welcome back. Park car conversation, rolling car conversation, whatever. We in the car though. That's the purpose. But anyway, I just want to come on real quick and talk about I'm over here trying to fight the outside noise in here, but I just wanted to come on here real quick and man, I just wanted to talk about like what is it called? Emotional intelligence. That's what I want to speak on real quick about. We'll get deep into it on the episode. On one of the episodes, it might get like exquisite with it on Wednesday. But yeah, I just have a thing with like the emotional intelligence. I was just listening to a letter by G Herbo not too long ago, and then it was making me think because like he was telling his son like he ain't want to be like a product, telling his son like, look, I'm gonna teach you better than what I did type shit. Basically how my pops be telling me he want me to be better than him. But the thing is with that though, it also comes with being emotionally intelligent. And the only reason why I came up with that emotionally intelligent, bro, because it's just like I was on the phone with somebody earlier, man, and I just was like completely disconnected for real. Like I was just like, that's some shit for me, like it just these purple lights is the word as a motherfucker out here. I ain't gonna lie, that purple light shit, that shit creepy as a motherfucker. But anyway, I was just listening to it and I was like, man, emotional intelligence is one thing I definitely gotta teach my sons, like, cause I just cannot, even though I don't know it yet or can't completely figure it out right now, honest, but it's just like I be out of tune with a lot of shit, like, cause I don't let a lot of shit bother me, like it doesn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, shit, it is what it is, and I move on, bro. Like there's no point of harping on the past for real. You feel me? Cause like that shit, ain't nothing good really gonna come from it for real. If you ask me, bro, or something. But like I say, that shit, but emotional intelligence can go a long way, cause where you will know how to describe and express yourself without having to be under the influence, or without having to do this or do that or be a certain way or all that. Like you just know how to handle the situation depending on what it is, you feel me? It doesn't have to take no specialty or nothing like that to talk to a motherfucker, none of that extra shit. So it's like, man, that shit really dawned on me, because I'm like, man, after I just like this whole weekend, bro, like these past 2 weekends of the shit, like I'm really an emotional ass robot. Like I'm really just a fucking robot. I got two emotions, aggression and happiness. That's it. That's the only two I got. Other than that, I'm like, man, crying be hard for me. Shit, I barely cry when my people died. Like that shit is crazy. I barely cry when my granny cried, but like now I be tearing up when I miss her and shit and like that, and I think about it. So it's just like certain shit as a man, like the shit that we did, like, well, as a black man, I ain't gonna say was a black kid. It's just like you had to grow up and learn fast, bro. Fuck that shit. Like motherfuckers coming up tell you coming up, growing up, like you gotta be tough, you gotta be strong, you gotta be this and that, you can't cry, niggas don't cry, this and that. And it's like, man, what the fuck I'm supposed to do with this emotion? This is another way to express myself type shit. But it's just like all my shit get turned into aggression. That's why I always was in physical sports. That's why I always was doing shit. Because I needed the physicality of whatever I was doing to transfer that energy of aggression to happiness or to something else. You feel me? I had to use that physicality to transfer all that energy. And it's just like, man, that shit crazy. And then once I find out, like, I ain't gonna fake it, I'm a sex addict, bro. I be fiending for it, but I'm not finna just go fuck anybody. So I'm like, nah, but I'm like, shit, even if I did find it, I'm like, nah, you have to be on that same type of time, because I'm like, shit, if I'm mad, I'm gonna wanna fuck. I'm happy, I'm gonna wanna fuck. If I gonna wanna do this, do that, like, I'm question, puzzle, whatever, everything's gonna change to that shit, because it's just like, that's how I had to change most of my aggression to change it to something else, bro. Like, it shouldn't be like that, but man, as a kid, man, that shit, you just become immune to it, bro. And then being the oldest, like, you come with all this you come with a whole different set of rules than your brother and your sister. You feel me? So it's just like you always gotta be on the high standard. You gotta be the better person. You gotta be the bigger person. When that doesn't have to be in every case, but they want you to. And it's like, man, that's some fucking bullshit. Like, how the fuck you want me to be the bigger person every goddamn time, bro? Like, that shit don't make no fucking sense. But hey, I just learned how to take that shit on the chin and go on about my fucking day and move on, bro. I'm like, and then I realized too with this shit, man, with the emotional intelligence, it's like you also gotta realize, man, life too short, bro, for a lot of shit. So it's like, man, you can't harp on the past too long. Motherfuckers want to do that shit, cool. You gotta let them go let them be, or do whatever the fuck, man. Like, there's billions of fucking people on this earth. Like, man, bro, that's why I'm like, I'm so ready to just be ready to fucking travel all over the place. Like, that's why me and Bullet, we be out, bro. This is another way for me to transfer energy, for real. Like, cause I cannot transfer my energy any other way. Like, I can't do no more aggression sports, cause if I get one more concussion, I'm fucked. So it's like, I really don't be trying to play sports like that no more, bro, cause it's just like, I'm not trying to fuck myself up. I'm not trying to smoke no more, cause I'm trying to chill, cause the motherfuckers having some, a little bit of health issues or whatever. Like, it just be hurt. So it's just like, bro, it's just trying to keep finding shit, and it's like, I ain't trying to find vices, but it's like, that's what it seems like it's coming to be, and it's like, man, and then it's just also, I be wanting to have a lot of shit to talk about. That's why, like, when I drink, that's why I like drinking has become like a thing for me, because it's just like, shit, I can loosen up, bro. Put them glasses on, nigga, I'm a whole different person. It's just like, that shit have had you just like, you be like, damn, bro, like, this world is, like, when I put them sunglasses on, I really see the world for what the fuck it is, bro. I'm like, bro, I see it for what the fuck it is. Like, motherfuckers gonna fuck with you, some motherfuckers ain't gonna fuck with you. Like, motherfuckers ain't gonna recognize you, some motherfuckers will recognize you to the end of the day, but it's just like, hey, it is what it is. You gotta keep rolling, keep doing what you're doing. You can't let another motherfucker do something that affect your mood, you feel me? So, yeah, listen to that shit, and then listening to Brent, like, he got some good ass songs, but that shit, like, all the whole thing, it just had me thinking, like, this whole ride back, since I left, I've been thinking about just emotional intelligence, bro. I'm like, how can I better this shit? Like, cause I know I'm damn sure not ready for no relationship. Like, cause I'm gonna just keep dogging motherfuckers. I'm gonna keep it a buck. A motherfucker wanna fuck with me, you gonna get dog fucking with me. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, cause it's just, I'm not there. And motherfuckers be trying to make me this and that, trying to make me to what I'm not. I'm like, bro, I'm not that shit. I'm not that nigga. You feel me? I'm not that type of nigga that's gonna want to be lovey-dovey and all that shit. Like, I don't know how to express that shit. Me, the only way I know how to express that shit is by fucking. So it's like, I don't want to hear you. I don't want to talk to you. None of that shit, bitch. Like, that's why it just be so hard for me to just go out and talk to motherfuckers, bro. Cause shit, motherfuckers will throw that back in your face nowadays, and then like all the shit I be seeing on the internet, man, it's hard finding good bitches nowadays, bro. Every bitch the same. Like, bro, especially, I ain't gonna fake it. Especially these past two homecomings definitely showed me. I'm like, damn, there's 10 to 20 archetypes of bitches. There's 5 archetypes of niggas, and there's 10 to 20 archetypes of bitches. You feel me? Like, all different categories and shit. But it's just like, but most of the 9 times out of 10, most people are starting to fall into like 5 categories now. Like, bitches are starting to become fucking simple and all that shit because they want to be like niggas. But it's like, man, this shit, I'm starting to see niggas trying to become bitches. I'm like, bro, this world got me. I'm like, man, this whole world is fucked up. Like, I don't even know, like, masculinity is a touchy subject now because of motherfuckers. Like, I'm like, man, that shit, masculinity and femininity and all this shit, but like, no woman should want to be fucking masculine, but whatever. That's just a conversation for a different day. But like I said, emotional intelligence, man, like, we all need to work on it. But I know me, myself, I definitely need to work on that shit, but it's just like, I just know therapy ain't gonna help. Like, none of that shit is gonna help me, bro. For real. I'm gonna keep it a book, because it's like this shit's going, I'm gonna go right back into another motherfucking cycle. But hey, y'all let me know what y'all thought about this quick conversation, you feel me, on the road. But shit, I might come back to y'all a little bit longer, or come back for a part 2 or whatever. But yeah, emotional intelligence, that's all I've been thinking about, bro. Like, that shit just really, I just really been tripping off of it. It's been dawning on me and shit like that. And then it's like, man, I'm like, I want to do better, but I can't, bro. I can, matter of fact, I can, but it's just that mentally, I'm not right where I want to be. So it's just like, that's why I don't even try and make the effort to change it, because I'm just not where I want to be. I'm still recovering back off my feet. Like, that shit really took a lot of toll. But yeah, so, but I'm gonna holler at y'all, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna quit going off y'all here or whatever. But this part car conversation, rolling car conversation in this case. But I'll holler at y'all.